Hey, what's up, Greenville? Want to take a moment to give you the announcements of our events and activities for the month of March. I want to start with our meal and Bible study, which occurs on the first and the third Wednesday of every month at 6:30 p.m. This month, that will be on the 2nd and on the 16th of March. And this is just a fun time for us to get together, to break bread and eat and fellowship with one another, get to know each other and connect better, but also to take time to get in the Word of God together, to be able to talk about it and see how that applies to our life. So we encourage you to join us for this free meal and Bible study. We also have living groups, or our small groups, which is on the weeks opposite of our Bible studies, really. It's on the 2nd and the 4th weeks of every month. This week, or this month, March, it'll be like the 6th through the 13th and the 20th through the 27th. If you're not part of a living group, we encourage you to join one, to ask, come talk to me about it, come talk to our leaders, our staff, about living groups. These small groups are a great opportunity, again, for us to connect and to really dive in and get into the Word and talk about how it applies to our lives. What are we supposed to do? You know, that kind of thing. With that being said, if you're wondering what days we meet, we meet different days of the week during those weeks of living group, and you can find that information right here. So we've got a Sunday group. We also have groups on Thursday as well as Saturday. So you can take a look at this, see where the location is and the time that they meet, and see which one works for you. So please join us for these amazing groups. I want to also tell you about an event within our GCC Gives Back ministry. Specifically, I want to talk about our food packing event, which occurs on the first Saturday of every month at 11 a.m. This month, that'll be on March the 5th. So this is a great opportunity for families to come in and serve together. This ministry packs up food that we've accumulated and had donated. We pack it up and we take it downtown for folks that are homeless and don't have food, or maybe they do have a home, but they're struggling to have groceries and food to eat. So this is an opportunity for us to serve them. So if you would like to join us to help with that packing event, we would encourage you to do that. It's a great opportunity to serve, again, with your kids. If you're not in a position to help on that day to serve, we also need donations. So if you would like to help us with donations for the food and the hygiene items that we need, you can get one of these yellow cards from our all-in area, and it's got the food items we need, as well as the hygiene items that are needed. It gives a very specific list of the kinds of things that we need for these folks to help in the community. So we would encourage you to take one of these. You can put it on your refrigerator, stick it in your glove compartment. That way you have access to it. Take a picture of it, that way you have it on your phone, so that when you go in the grocery, you always have the list with you to pick up maybe a couple things each time you go to the store. And you can just bring those in, and we'll get those where they need to be placed in the building. So please help us out with that. I want to get into a couple of youth events here real quick. And if you have any questions about these youth events, you can contact Ryan. He is our youth pastor, and Ryan can give you some really good details on these events that are taking place. But we have MAC, which is our Merge After Church event, which occurs on one Sunday a month after church, and it's from 11:30 to 1:30. This month that is going to be on March 6th, so Sunday the 6th, right after church. And this is an opportunity for them to get together. They play games, they normally eat pizza, they have activities and things like that allow our youth to connect, build relationships and friendships. during that time. So that's our middle school and our high school age kids. The second event that they do is called Together event. And this event is middle school and high school. It's the youth group who meets with other youth groups throughout the community. And it is an opportunity for them to get together, very similar, to connect, build friendships, to do activities and games and stuff like that. But they also take time to worship together, get in the Word together. There's normally a devotion or a sermon kind of thing from a youth leader. So this is a great opportunity to be kind of like the community church or the global church, where we pull together like-minded people who love the Lord to get to know each other. So two great opportunities for our youth groups. A new group we have starting up is our women's Bible study. So our women's ministry is starting a women's Bible study that will start on, March 9th. Okay, so this will be the first one that they have. But it's a women's Bible study. I would encourage you to see Becca Von Allman, who heads that ministry. Go see her, talk to her about it. But this is going to be on the Wednesdays that we don't have our Mill and Bible study. So it'll be the second and fourth Wednesdays of the month at 6:30. So that means March 9th and March 23rd. If you're interested in the women's Bible study, we would ask that you sign up here on the sign-up sheet for the women's Bible study, and it has some information that we are asking from you, contact info and stuff like that, so Becca can reach out to you and let you know what's going on. So going to be a fun time for the ladies to get together and connect as well and get into the Word of God. Just a real quick heads up, kind of let you know something that's coming in the month of April. We have an Easter FX, which is an Easter family experience. Just know that there's going to be more information coming from Shay, our family pastor, on this event. So be on the lookout. That's coming down the pike very soon. Okay, probably going to see a sign-up sheet here in our all-in area as well. Last thing, I want to just remind you about ways that we communicate and announce information. One of them is our all-in area. This area has all kinds of information in here. We encourage you to check it out. It has ministry opportunities to see what our needs are. You can read these cards and take one of these cards if you want to help out in this area. But you got children's ministry, worship ministry, youth ministry, support teams, first impressions, and then there's other needs and ministries that we have at times that we'll put up here. We already talked about, we have sign-up sheets that whenever we have events and things like that, we put in this area. Keep in mind, we have our calendars over here, so we have the current month as well as the next month. It has all of the stuff that I've been talking to you about, so you know what's coming, you know what's going on. It's always right here. So if you'd like to be able to see that or be reminded by that, it's right there. I want to also remind you that we have, on Sunday mornings, we have our TV or our main screen in the sanctuary, as one is here in the fellowship hall. And on Sunday mornings, before and after service, we cycle or scroll the announcements on the TV screen. So we encourage you to watch that and take a look at what is going on and what events we have. I want to also remind you that we communicate information through social media, to include Facebook and Instagram. Our website is also an excellent resource for finding out what's going on here at Greenville. And there's our calendar of events on there. You'll also find this announcement video posted on there as well. Keep in mind too, we also have a YouTube channel, and that YouTube channel has all of our video announcements. It has sermons and different things like that, so that's a great resource to go to if there's something that you've missed. I want to also tell you that we have a text system that you can sign up for. You can type the word notify and text that to the number 62488. There's also an 812 number there that you can text to sign up. Sometimes, depending on your service, one number works better than the other, but you just type the word notify and send it to one of those two numbers. When you do that, you'll get basically a form or a link back that you sign up, and you'll start receiving texts from the church. And this keeps you up to date about any kind of cancellations or any kind of real-time new information, sometimes just reminders that you need to know about. So we encourage you to sign up for that. So listen, we want you to be informed. We want you to be excited about what's going on here as a family of believers. And listen, I'm just excited to do life with you guys. I hope that you guys are as well. And listen, let's have a great month, and we'll see you soon. Love you guys. Peace.